So who's starting off?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of the Big Time Rush podcast, where we say poggers to everything.
I agree.
This episode is sponsored by me.
Is it? You're gonna give me money? I
No,
like
screw
money.
you. I'm giving myself money.
You're giving. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to episode 2.
Yeah.
Shockingly.
Bet you thought this was going to be a one episode thing. No, screw you.
Fuck you. We're doing this, and
Yeah,
it's regular.
You. Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. Just be glad that we're not doing a One Piece podcast.
Yeah, be glad. You listen. We wouldn't leave this place for so long.
Yeah.
How's life?
I'm doing fine.
Doing fine.
Yeah, I think there's some science that just happened which allows trans women to get ovaries, which is dope. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. I'm not completely sure, but I think some stuff is happening in Brazil. I think.
Oh,
Might be completely wrong.
stuff is always happening in Brazil.
Yeah.
It's a big place. Something's happening. I've just been doing the thing that I do, which is sit, be unhealthy, and truck, which is eerily close to an actual truck driver.
Yeah, you're gonna advance from the virtual world to the real world.
Yeah, when I hit like 23,
It's gonna be over.
gonna just sell my house, buy a shitty little fucking man. Like man is a truck brand. I'm not gonna buy a human. Buy a shitty little man and just fucking go. Just start a company and I'm gonna drive trucks.
Yeah.
Let's get to the Big Time Rush part of the podcast. This is a Big Time Rush podcast.
This is not trucker podcast or transgender issues podcast. This is about the rush.
Yeah, the podcast where we talk about our own problems and the news is gonna come at least after episode 20 of this one.
Yeah. That's when we start getting political. That's
Yeah.
when we start getting political.
So, episode 2. What is this episode called? Oh yeah, I remember. Big Time Crib.
This episode is about everyone going to school, and I don't know what cribs have to do with school.
I thought this was gonna be the episode where they get like their house and they show where they actually live.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, they do have a crib where they hang out.
Yeah.
But the episode called Big Time Crib was not the one where they showed the crib.
No.
So instead, this episode starts with an epic prank. Mr. Prankster. Actually, pranksters, because it's Kendall, James, and it's Kendall, Logan, and Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos. James is the one getting pranked.
Yeah, and they prank James. How do they prank him? They get fucking barrels.
Yeah, they put the barrels in the water.
Yeah, in the pool.
Yeah, and then somehow they manage to carry James.
I mean, it's 3 guys and 1 James.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
Yeah.
But they get a mattress, put it on top of the barrels. James on top of the mattress.
Yeah.
And then they scream out, "Free hair gel!"
Yeah.
To prank James to wake him up so that he falls into the water like an idiot. Spoilers, the prank works. He falls into the water like an idiot.
Yeah. Which when we come back we're getting back to power levels here. How powerful are the Big Time Rush boys?
Very good question. I think they're they can hold their own against most commoners.
Yeah.
But they're not that powerful.
I think they're Yamcha power level currently.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they do their own shit and they're strong and they can fight, but they're not that strong. They get their ass whooped by a lot of people.
Yeah.
This episode focuses on school.
Yeah, school.
So
yeah.
Let's get to my notes, I guess.
Yeah.
I have a lot of them for an episode half of the length of the last one.
Yeah.
So first note is gang goes to school, and then we have theme song still bangs, and I can assure everyone, theme song still bangs, even though we don't play it in this podcast because we would be probably copyright claimed.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would like it to still make no money, but I would like to be able to release long videos like this.
Yes.
Well, no.
Did you have anything to say, or
no?
Okay. So in this episode, Michelle Obama goes to the BTR boys.
Yeah.
And tells them, "Well, you have to go to school." And the BTR boys like, "What? That's crazy." Yeah. So then they go to school. They didn't.
Yeah, they should go to school.
They didn't read any of their like fucking pamphlets with the info about how they're gonna live here. And turns out they have to go to 4 hours of school every day while they're under 18.
Yeah, 4 hours a day, which is less than the standard 7. So honestly, they're still getting a pretty good deal.
Yeah. No, it's still pretty light.
Yeah, I'm not living in this.
Yeah,
place for free.
Let's move to LA.
Yeah.
Let's become our own big time Rush.
Yeah.
That's a plan.
I don't know how we'll market ourselves.
We'll figure it out. So.
Yeah, continue.
They go to this classroom, and there she is. The school blonde MILF of the show.
Yes.
And they're both like, cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was so shit. I didn't know what to say. I'm bad at podcasting, if you can't tell.
It's fine.
It's just school MILF, big milkers, blonde. They go like, oh, this is epic.
Yeah.
So the teacher here, I don't know what her name is. She teaches in a very sort of early elementary school looking classroom with everyone, basically just like everyone who lives there. Just one class of people ranging from like 8 years old to like 17.
Yeah.
And it's a very light school. They're sort of having a bit more fun than a usual school because it's a fucking
that's pie.
Yeah, it's actor people school for people who are actors and people and musicians.
Yeah.
So nobody really cares that much.
Yeah.
But then BTR finds out. Oh, they're not going to the cool.
They're going to a cooler school.
They're going to a cooler school.
They're going to the School of Rock.
The School of Rock. Rock as in the name Gustavo Rock.
Yeah.
It's a truly powerful
Jack
place.
Jack Black isn't there.
Yeah, this is not Jack Black's School of Rock. It's a different thing. They didn't get the rights.
Yeah.
This is a truly powerful, emanating place.
Yeah.
It's located inside a storage closet in Rocque Records building, HQ.
Yeah. Gustavo does not have the budget. He just wants the boys to stay there so he can, break some child labor laws or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll get to the law breaking in a minute.
Yeah.
This is sort of a side gig for Gustavo,
Yeah.
That's how sometimes you just gotta do something on the side.
Yeah.
Also, the only students in the School of Rock are Big Time Rush.
Yeah.
And the first teacher, and I say first for a reason.
Yeah, first. There's 3 teachers. We'll go through all of them. They got...
Yes. So, first teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping you would say something.
No, I've forgotten his name.
No, you've forgotten?
I've forgotten his name.
Yeah, alright. He's not the most spectacular fella.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Smitty.
I can remember my headcanon for him, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Smitty, it's canonical that he's been in a boy band once before.
Yes.
Okay, so I think he's 50. He's divorced 3 times and is currently married to a 23-year-old blonde.
Yeah, he definitely has that sort of energy.
Yeah.
He also hits his wife and is just an asshole.
Yeah, he just feels very bitter, and I feel like he takes it out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's got something wrong up there.
Man needs some help, and that's all I'm saying.
Exactly. But then the subplot of the episode peeks out from its little rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Because Miranda Cosgrove, the little sister.
Yeah.
Not played by Miranda Cosgrove, by the way. She is apparently getting homeschooled.
Yeah.
But her mom is dumb.
Yeah.
She's mad and stupid. And she doesn't know how to school the home. I mean homeschool.
Yeah, homeschool.
Yep. Oh, this is high quality.
Welcome to the world's most high quality podcast.
Welcome to the high quality podcast where with a lot of meritorical values and such. So to enroll in the non-home school,
into the club with all the pie and all the power and all that.
Yeah, she has to either do something on TV, in movies, or in music, in the music industry. But she's not doing any of that. So, the subplot of this episode is Miranda Cosgrove finds a job.
Yeah.
Sounds less exciting than it is.
Yeah, it gets pretty exciting.
I think that's pretty exciting.
My heart was beating.
Yeah, it really caught our attention.
Not beating fast or anything, it was still beating, just saying you all know I'm alive.
It wasn't spectacular, it was just...
Yeah.
It definitely pumped some blood.
Yeah.
So, Miranda Cosgrove goes to the manager of the hotel with her mother. And he gives them the, what was it? This casting book, casting pamphlet. Gives them a little booklet of information about TV auditions. So that little Miranda Cosgrove can go audition for something to enroll at the school.
Yeah, and he asks for 50% of the profit. He gets 5%. Literally,
Exactly.
Miranda Cosgrove just goes, no, 5. You're having 5% anyway. It's like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Miranda Cosgrove is a ruthless business mogul
Yeah,
I will never forget that.
I will also mention how he pulls out, the talent manager.
Oh yes, I was
so
about to
smoothly.
get that. I was about to get to that, Cherry.
So when we got there, I immediately went like, he destroys pussy destroyer completely.
Yes. Just like immediately.
Yeah.
We saw him, like he fucks.
Yeah. And then and in the immediate next scene, Toast, you can say the quote.
Oh yes. Let me read this out. If she lands at commercial, she gets into the school, and Daddy gets some walking around money. Who came up with this shit? He gets like a little name. What's like a name tag? Is it a name tag if it's on the table?
Yeah, if it's like it's more for the announcement of how powerful you are.
Yeah, but he just puts the word talent in front of his little manager sign.
He's a two-faced boss fight.
Exactly, and then he puts on fucking sunglasses. The
Yeah,
man fucks hard.
That's his third phase.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
yeah.
No, this is the second phase. We'll get to the third phase at the end of the episode. So, then, BTR is just sitting there in school, fantasizing about the cooler school.
The cooler school.
The not School of Rock school. What is it? Palmwood school? Is this Palmwood?
The Palmwood school with the teacher with the big mummy melties.
Yeah, the Palmwood school, and they're imagining this like vivid, fun shit, vivid, fun learning experience with a water fight in between. So they attempt to escape prison. I wrote escape prison. They're just trying to get rid of Mr. Smitty so that I can go to the cool school.
They're gonna call the Phantom Thieves and he's gonna steal their heart. The Persona 5 reference, like if you get it.
Like if you get the reference.
Yeah, moving on.
So how BTR plans on doing this is to encourage Mr. Smitty. Be kind.
Yeah.
The power of kindness will
transcend. But they tell him that he has the potential.
Oh, he has the fire.
Like, and this is when I came to a realization about BTR. Like, Gustavo is just All Might.
Yeah.
He chooses like the one with the potential, and then just gives them the power to go.
Yeah.
And BTR has 4 Dekus.
This is my favorite analogy of like in weeks. Yeah. BTR is just My Hero Academia, but All Might is Gustavo Rocque, and there is 4 Dekus.
Yeah.
What a fucking mastermind plan.
Yeah, each of them gets 1 letter. One gets all, and the next one gets 4 on, and then the last one gets the exclamation mark.
No, listen.
Yeah.
The first one gets D, second one gets E, third one gets K, fourth one gets U. Together they make Deku.
Let's all try.
Let's all try.
Moving on with the podcast.
Yeah. So Smitty, with this newfound sort of rekindled passion, goes to the studio and records a song. The song is, by the way, just the song Big Time Rush by Big Time Rush.
That sung poorly and then he gets shipped off to Germany.
Yeah, exactly.
He has a nice jacket. That's
the jacket. He wears this cool red jacket, which we both found to be good looking, but he also wears this weird orange sort of bandana. That's kind of that doesn't really work well with him. But the jacket is cool. Yeah, so then he gets shipped off to Nuremberg, I think.
He gets shipped off to Germany.
Germantown.
He goes to Germany somewhere. I don't know where Germany is. I'm politically ignorant.
Good.
Yeah.
So then Rocque, of course,
Yeah.
angry at BTR.
Yeah.
And he calls them to his office. And then we go back to Miranda Cosgrove's plot. Yay! Yay! So it turns out, Mom, aka the manager of Miranda Cosgrove, signed up Miss Cosgrove for iCarly laxative commercial.
Yeah, iCarly laxative commercial, and everyone else is just a black woman.
Yes, everyone. There's just a room full of old black women for the commercial.
I don't get the joke at all.
No, me neither. It is confusing. Some would say Lynchian.
I think writers Big Time Rush should just had a big brain moment.
Someone has a fetish.
Yeah.
I know that. Someone has a fetish.
Yeah.
And then I think Miranda Cosgrove tried to fire her mom. But that doesn't really pan out because the mom is her mom. You know.
I mean, you can like just leave your parents forever, but you can't do that when you're 12.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then, a new teacher is appointed to the School of Rocque. Mrs. Chisdak.
Yeah, she appears for a whole 2 seconds, but I'm going to explain my personal headcanon for her as well.
You have this. You have the mic. You have the stage.
Yeah, I have mic. Okay. So she was initially blonde at 23.
Yes.
Then went to Vegas and ruined her life and is now a teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and she gets Gustavo's porch and just runs off back to Vegas.
Yep, true. It's Porsche.
Okay.
She also she wears like this weird sort of like kind of maidey outfit.
Yeah.
She looks like a character from some like western. Like she would be working.
Big time western.
Big time western. Or RDR2, Rig,
You can
Dime.
do it. I believe. You can do it. I believe in you.
Rush 2.
Red Dead Rush 2.
Red Dead Rush 2. Fuck, Rockstar, call us.
Yeah.
So, Shizak goes to Vegas, and then she just never appears again. She appears for a solid minute, if that.
Yeah. She was the filler arc.
She was the complete filler arc.
Yeah.
I would say now a filler arc from One Piece, but I don't know any filler arcs from One Piece.
There's honestly One Piece is.
What?
One Piece is actually kind of good on the filler arcs, like.
Okay, well.
The anime, I think that's what I've heard. I haven't watched the anime. I only read the manga.
That's alright.
Now, back to Big Time Rush. No more One Piece cast.
No, yeah. This will end up in converting to One Piece cast with a Big Time Rush logo, huh?
Yeah. Wario, leave it. Don't give it up, James. Don't give it up, Leonard.
So then, the gang went to the principal again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And then my next note is just BTR 5.
BTR 5.
Because BTR is now just Persona 5.
Persona 5. Yeah, it's now just Persona 5. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have an image for this.
Oh, you have an image?
I'm pretty sure I can find it. Continue talking and then I'll post it.
Okay, hopefully I'll remember to put it on the screen.
Yeah, no problem. I'm pretty sure I've...
Yeah.
Okay, I found it. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah?
Okay. Remember to put this on the screen.
Okay. I can't believe someone already made this joke. I mean, I can believe, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that someone made this joke already. So, after the gang goes to the principal, we get our first glimpse of Principal Rocque. And Principal Rocque wears like a white shirt and a tie, and he looks like a little cat.
Yeah.
Also, for some reason he just has a pic of Dwight D. Eisenhower in his office.
I don't know who that is, though. Can you?
He's
pop up for the people at home.
He's a U.S. president, formerly a military general. I think he did a bunch of like general stuff during World War II, and then became prez.
I think that's a very deep cut for like.
It really says a lot about our society.
Yeah.
So then Rocque appoints teacher number 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you introduce it. Right.
And the newest teacher to complete the trilogy.
Yeah, complete the trilogy. There's 4th one, but he gets even less screen time. So.
No, he doesn't. He gets more screen time than Chizdak.
Yeah. No, he gets less.
No, he doesn't.
Shut up. Continue.
Okay, I'll continue. And the newest teacher is the one and only WWE champion, superstar, super teacher, Mr. Masterpiece.
Yeah. He was a real person, so I have no
wrestler.
headcanon.
So we don't have any much that.
We don't have a headcanon.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Mr. Masterpiece is a powerful entity.
Yeah.
He flexes. He teaches shirtless.
He has a titty jiggle.
He has a legit titty jiggle. He makes shockwaves with his tits. And damn it, he is buff.
Yeah.
And so with that goes the fact that he's in fact a PE teacher.
Yeah. And he then starts to get the boys to lift up their desks, and this is where another thing concerning power levels comes in.
Yes. So this gives us a glimpse at the physical strength of the Big Time Rush boys.
Yeah.
Something we haven't seen much outside of the beginning of this episode with the lifting of barrels and chains.
So this is what I'm going to say. Divided, they are weak, but together, they are stronger.
Yeah, they're like Pikmin.
They're like Pikmin.
Together, they can pick up that little... whatever Pikmin pick up. I don't know, I never played the games.
Neither of us have played Pikmin before.
Yes.
I only play good games, thank you.
Yikes.
Anyway.
So, Mr. WWE Champion, Mr. Masterpiece, sort of flexes and teaches PE because he's stupid and he's a WWE Champion and doesn't know how to do anything other than teach PE.
Yeah, teach PE.
PE.
Let's go. Let's go. Strength, buff, muscles.
Yeah. So, what am I talking about? BTR. Has to now devise a plan to defeat Mr. Masterpiece once and for all.
Yes. So they make fake vomit.
Yeah, so this is the master plan. So for breakfast, the BTR boys got a corn.
They got something mushy.
They got some mushy corn shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But the plan was, Cherry.
Yeah. Plan. It's very simple. You see, they throw the mush onto onto the table to make it look like James is throwing up.
Yes. And
then they start eating it.
Yes.
And then Mr. Masterpiece, who's wearing a tank top and the tie, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's basically a character from Magic Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he runs out to Gustavo and says, "No kids are animals." Flexes on Gustavo, and then leaves.
Oh yeah, he runs. I've never seen a man move so fast in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then Mr. Masterpiece dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did it.
He had one last flex, but he couldn't handle the Dekus.
Exactly. The power of the DEKU was too much for Mr. Masterpiece. Then Gustavo Rocque just sort of laughs in a really ominous and terrifying way. And now BTR gets the realization that they can't just keep...
Yeah, because Gustavo has an army of teachers.
Oh yeah, he has an army.
Have you ever seen the Dragon Ball movie Metal Cooler?
No.
Because it's that one scene.
I've seen the abridged version like 3 times though.
Oh yeah, you know that one scene where it's like the millions of Metal Coolers and Goku and Vegeta are like tired. That was my mental image.
Oh yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
So BTR, the boys, Ken, James, Logan, Carlo.
Yeah.
They have to defeat not the teacher, but Gustavo Rocque himself.
Yes.
So they get the big book of teachers and school regulations. And they just they take legal action.
Yeah. It's not like court or anything, but they use all the plot holes and plot twists in the book so that they can bend the school to their will.
Yeah, turns out School of Rock, not exactly the most up to code place. Not exactly up to regulations. I'd say even the opposite of regulations.
Yeah. We've been slacking on Miranda Cosgrove's plot line, so...
Oh, yeah, well...
Yeah, so we'll get back to all the crazy stuff there.
Okay.
Do you want to finish off this plot line first, or cut back?
Yes, let's finish up Miranda Cosgrove.
Okay.
So
Miranda Cosgrove goes into potato chip advertising.
Yeah. She goes to an audition.
And just basically insults the hell out of the product.
Oh, yeah. She's just doing the ad, everything's cool, and then she just, out of nowhere, says... Yeah, these chips are shite. They're diabetes in a bag.
And I would be hit by a truck made out of lard.
Oh yeah, something about a truck made out of lard.
Yeah.
So of course she doesn't really get the job. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
When you insult the product, you don't get to be in an advert of it.
Yeah, and then we cut over to Studdos, which is laundry detergent. Oh. She gets a job by beating the shit out of someone.
Oh yeah, that was... Yeah. That's true. Okay, yeah, I remember now. So, her final audition is for a laundry detergent.
Yeah.
And in the waiting room, there's some pussy ass, bitch ass, little fucking asshole kid and his mom, and they're just acting like big dummies to Miranda Cosgrove and Mr. Mama.
Yeah,
Mr. Mama.
Mr. Mama.
That's her name, Mr. Mama.
Mr. Mama. That sounds like a Metal Gear villain.
Ha! It does.
Yeah.
Big Mr. Mama. Or a WWE character.
Big Time Solid.
Big Time Solid. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, then they just get into a brawl.
Yeah,
you know?
they just fight.
Like you would. They just fight.
And I commented that Miranda Cosgrove has just learned how to rave dash.
Exactly. Cosgrove only final destination, no items. This bitch is powerful. She's fast.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Yeah.
It's really sort of tilted our power scaling of Big Time Rush. She definitely moved up a place or two after that whole incident.
Yeah. And that's the end of the storyline for now, which will come back when we hit the end of the episode.
Yeah, when we hit the general conclusion.
We have 5 minutes left. You can quote me on this.
Okay. Well, I don't think 5 minutes left of the podcast. Do we?
Who knows?
We don't know how long these shits go on for.
Yeah.
But we're getting to the end of the storyline.
We're getting to the end of the storyline. So, BTR, they buy a goat.
Yes. First fucking order. Goat. They get a school goat. Mascot. And they just bring a goat to Rocque Records. I think like some black guy goes surfing.
Yeah, which was supposed to be their other teacher.
Yeah, it's supposed to be their new teacher, but
my headcanon is that he goes surfing.
Yes, mostly because he was in beach attire and had a surfboard.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's headcanon anymore.
Yeah.
So he just walks away, goes surfing.
Yeah, and then Big Time Rush plays basketball.
Yeah, Big Time Rush plays basketball in the middle of some
of the middle of one of the recording studios with one of the with the Desperate Housewife cast.
Oh yeah.
They lose.
They lose.
Yeah.
Wait, they being
the Big Time Rush. Big Time Rush.
Fucking Hopeless Housewives.
Hopeless Housewives
slap their shit.
I don't know how powerful they are on the basketball tier list scale. Hopeless Housewives.
Yes.
I'm thinking they might just rival Michael Jordan.
I think so as well. But
yeah, Michael Jordan without the Looney Tunes though.
Oh yeah, I'm not really an expert on basketball.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I know it's a big shock, but the guy who makes a weekly podcast about Big Time Rush does not do much sport.
No.
So then they just exploit a bunch of rules. They fuck up his awards cabinet.
Yeah,
like
always
that.
Like dirty laundry.
Yeah, they put dirty laundry on there.
No.
And then Gustavo dies.
Gustavo dies.
At the basketball game. He gets trampled by the crowd.
Yeah. Then he calls them to his office, and then he expels them.
Yeah, which is.
And then they go to the new school.
Yeah, you really just. That was really nonchalant for the conclusion of the whole episode.
Yeah.
Like we just talk extensively for 40 minutes about everything else here, and then you're just like, yeah. And then
it's
expels
the journey, not the destination.
Sure. Yeah, but BTR gets expelled.
Yeah.
Gustavo fucking goes back to not having a school.
Yeah.
And then that's it. They go to the good school.
Yeah. Miranda Cosgrove features in the commercial where I think she just kills another child in the background.
Yeah, it's the laundry detergent commercial turns out to contain
child abuse?
Well, not child abuse, because it's children abusing each other, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't really count.
Yeah. And then a BTR just, goes to the school, breaks up the pie, the water guns,
and just
and
goes
then gets
ham.
detention. And then they get detention, and the episode ends there.
But we forgot a very important part.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy Destroyer talent manager makes his comeback.
I can't believe I forgot about this.
I can't believe either, Cherry. I'm kind of disappointed, not gonna lie.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah, who wouldn't? So, Mr. Pussy Destroyer talent manager comes back at the end of the episode.
Yeah, he walks in. He is pimped out.
Oh, completely. He's got like the big fur coat, fucking Rolex, sunglasses. Man's kidded, like completely kidded. He's flushed with cash.
Yeah, he's flushed with cash. Which also, and he only got 5%.
Yeah, 5%. I think the Miranda Cosgrove is gonna change her name to Miranda Bezos in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
This goes on the way it does right now.
Yeah. She's gonna make a Miranda song.
Yeah, she's gonna make her own TV show.
Yeah.
About making a show.
YouTube videos.
Yeah, making YouTube videos. About and playing Let's Plays. Then sometime later she makes a podcast as well.
Yeah. And she hangs out with Michelle Obama.
Oh yeah. What if we got Michelle Obama on the podcast?
I think that would be the peak of my career.
Frogger featuring Michelle Obama. Oh, Cherry, we need to make some calls. Thanks for listening to the BTR podcast, episode 2, shockingly.
Episode 2, shockingly. This will continue.
We swear to God. We'll get through as many episodes as we can.
That Steve Jobs died of ligma.